All right. So Filson double tin pants and the suspenders that go with them. Um, First of all, I've never been somebody to wear suspenders, nor would I ever really think that I would have a need for them, or that it's just until you really think about it and get to your point where you're going to wear them, you really don't think about suspenders too much. Um, Now, when I used to be a construction person, I had a pretty heavy tool belt, and I'm a small guy. I'm 5'6" and I weigh about 150. And that was the first time I ever wore suspenders with something. I had suspenders on my tool belt. One of the guys I worked with did it. A lot of people mess with him about it, but once I did it, it became obvious how much nicer it was. Really felt like your back gained from it, and just helped. I mean, you could carry more on your belt, and it was less of a hassle. And that was the first time I really had suspenders, or the only time I've ever used suspenders, and I could see where it was an obvious better situation. So when I got the tin pants, I knew that I might get suspenders, but I wasn't sure. I was going to try them out first of all, and when I got them, I wore them for a few days without the suspenders, and it was really okay. I mean, I didn't definitely feel like they were weighing me down so much. Um, but what did start to kind of bother me, and only a couple of times, and probably something I could have figured out, is where the points come in for the suspenders. They'll rub in to the side if you bend or catch it in a certain way. So, so I decided I'd try the suspenders if nothing else. So then I put them on, and it takes a few days to get to adjustment. Um, there's days where I'll do a lot of bending down and picking up, and then there's days where I'll just stand and not do, I'll just be standing up the whole time. Um, and I found pretty quickly the days that I'm getting squatting down and getting up, squatting down and getting up a whole lot. I had a little bit of abrasion on my sides. I think part of that has to do with my stature. Most guys, when I see them, the suspenders seem to be a little bit more centralized. I know. Again, I'm a pretty small guy, so. But anyways, I just started wearing like undershirts. Uh, that kind of help, and that seemed to just solve that problem. And then just adjustment, getting them to the certain amount of where they ride right, where the belt sits where you want, and then the fact that the belt, like I've got a belt and it's loose. I wear a rigger's belt every day. I've got a situation at work where you have to go on the roof and I can tie in, so I like having it. Um, and just a heavier belt to carry my tape measure. Um, Actually, I usually have gun on now. When I'm out at the house and I'm out on the property, especially when it comes time for the bears to be out, I carry a firearm when I'm out here. Uh, right now, coyotes would really be the only problem, and whatever, it's the middle of the day, I'm not worried about them. But it helps with that. Having the belt on helps with that. And then generally at work, I carry a tape measure. But, so, as I ramble on, anyway, suspenders. Man, I highly recommend them. I've been amazed how better it feels that my pants are floating. These do get really hot when it's warm in the shop, but because they're kind of off your body a little bit and they're hanging, I feel like there's better airflow. Because that airflow, it makes a tremendous difference. Um, I was amazed. I was really pretty shocked. Um, and then I found, because if you slouch, the suspenders don't work. But when you're standing upright, you've got them adjust where you want. They work and they hold your pants up. And after a few days, I realized my posture was better because I can feel them, and I know when I'm slouching. Odd thing, but anyways, it makes a difference. I'm pretty shocked. Yeah, it's something you just don't think about. So now I feel like it improves my posture. So I really, really like the suspenders. I don't think I go back. I mean, the car or the Filsons are gonna be my work pants from here on out. I might go to a single tin pant for different parts of the season, but we'll see. I'm hoping that I can wear these most of the time through the year, even probably not in the summertime, but spring and the fall. I think I'll be able to get away with it just fine. But anyways, I've been really happy with them, and I think because they're Filsons, I'm not worried about them wearing out. They got a stretchy, membrane in them. I think if the time comes where they wear out, I will either buy new ones if it's been a long time, or I wouldn't be surprised if Filson gets behind them and repairs them. Um, replaces them or whatever. We'll see. I'm also interested in that situation with Filson to see how it goes. But anyways, so there you go. Filson suspenders on double tin pants. Extremely happy with them. Shockingly surprised how well they worked. And something that I don't know. People look at you real funny when you got on suspenders, man. But it's well worth it. And kind of shop I work in, it's guys are pretty cool. They don't really worry about that kind of stuff too much. But anyways, so there's my thoughts on the suspenders. If anybody else has any experience with them, or if you're wondering if you should get them, get them. I really recommend it. But anyways, there you go. There's my 2 cents on Filson suspenders. And I wish I could turn that camera around. There's a big old hawk flying right above the house. Anyways, get outdoors, make your own food, get some good clothes. Anyways, take it easy, you guys. Man, I gotta turn this camera around. See if you can see that guy. Just flying around up there. Anyways, take it easy, you guys.